if you're ready to reinvent yourself, to begin to create your dream life and simply be the best version of yourself, then grab pen and paper. Without the knowledge that I'm sharing with you in a moment, I wouldn't be where I'm today. Happy, confident, fulfilled, in love, always traveling and living my purpose. Hi, I'm Patricia Andrea. I'm a spiritual manifestation coach, and my mission is to help you close the gap between the timeline you're on now and the timeline that you want to be on. If that is something that you're interested in, then subscribe and go on that journey with me. So, are you ready? Because what you're gonna learn is what took me to the next level. First of all, you need to know that you can never outperform your identity. But what does that actually mean? You have an identity. You are a certain kind of person. You talk about yourself in a certain way, you think about yourself in a certain way, you just are a certain way. And in life it works like this: you can never be more than your identity, than what you think you are, than what you say you are. It is your self-image, your identity. It's how you see yourself that gives you limits, but it makes you limitless. I really want you to understand that point because it's really important. So here are a couple of examples. If you see yourself as someone who always struggles with money, you will unconsciously make choices that keep you in that cycle. If you identify as someone who can't stay fit, you'll sabotage your own efforts, preventing lasting change. And if you believe that you're not lovable, if you see yourself as a person that is not lovable, you'll settle for less than you deserve or push people away, reinforcing that identity. But don't worry, you will learn how to change your identity and your self-image so that you can have the life you dream of. Tell me if this sounds just like you. You're ready to become a more evolved version of yourself. You're ready to raise your vibration permanently. You're ready to become a magnet to the most fulfilling life ever. If this is you, you're not only ready for this video here, but to really change your life. And it would be a shame if I wouldn't tell you about the Manifestation Magnet Method. That's the place and the program for spiritual people who want to manifest their desires into reality. It is a whole program designed for people like you. For the ones ready to see manifestation results without trying out endless manifestation techniques. It's all about to stop trying and start receiving. And if you want to know more about it, or if you want to go deeper, as in this video here about reality creation, then sign up for the free masterclass. I put the link down in the description. This is for the ones that really want to go deep and want a real change. How to actually reinvent yourself before 2024 ends. Step number 1. This step is absolutely crucial. Don't miss it. Before you reinvent yourself, you have to become crystal clear on who you want to be. If you don't have a goal, how do you want to get there? So grab pen and paper and write or journal about who you want to be. And I give you now some questions that will help you to become more clear about who you want to be. So take note. How do you want to be? Do you want to be more confident, more loving, more authentic? What are the traits that you want to embody? And when you are this kind of person, how do you carry yourself? What do you believe about yourself? How do you feel in your body? What kind of energy do you radiate? How do you walk? What are your main thoughts? What are your boundaries? How do you talk about yourself? How do you talk about others? How do you feel when you wake up in the morning? And dig deep here. It's not about style here or something like that, but it's about how you feel on the inside when you are the person that you want to be. And just a little disclaimer here. It's okay and amazing if you are inspired by others, but stay true to yourself. Don't try to be someone else. Try to be the best version of yourself. Choose the best version of yourself. How can you grow more than you have ever expected? Don't try to be someone else. Be you. Step number 2 to reinvent yourself before the year ends. So most people miss this key, but it's a game changer. You have now a list on how you want to be, how you want to reinvent yourself in, who you want to be in the future. And now I ask you to write another list or another journal entry about who you are today, right now. And take an honest look at who you are. Who you really are now, right now. And please do it without judgment. You're not here now to be angry at yourself or disappointed or you see everything that it's not working or that you don't like. No, just observe, be honest with yourself, make a list or journal entry, but no judgment. Self-awareness is the key to transformation. So ask yourself, what are my current beliefs, habits, and patterns? How do I feel in my body right now? What kind of energy am I bringing into my life? And be real to yourself. As I said, this isn't about beating yourself up. It's about knowing where you're starting from. And so that you can see the gap between who you are now and who you want to become. And here I'm going to say it again, and it's really, really important. Awareness is key. It is the key to transformation. Everyone who works with me or is in my program knows that. So don't underestimate the power of awareness, of knowing who you are right now and who you want to become. And now step number 3. And now I want you to take a close look at what the differences are between who you are now and who you want to become. Understanding these differences will guide your actions and decisions. Where do you see the biggest differences? Are they mostly in your thoughts, in your behavior, in how you move in your body and how you feel in your body, in how you radiate and how you talk? Where are the differences? What is missing to become the person that you want to be? And something else, what is similar? What do you embody already? Where are only small steps and adjustments to make? Now you know who you want to become, who you are right now, and what are the differences and the similarities. And now, are you ready to let go of the old? Step number 4, to reinvent yourself before the year ends. So now ask yourself, how can you let go of the differences? How can you change them or simply let them go? What is needed to be the new you? Now that you have all these journal entries and lists, things are much more clear. And what I'm about to tell you could be the breakthrough you're waiting for. So what you have to do now is to let go of everything that doesn't align with your new you. And this step is crucial, and I know it's not easy. And I will tell you how to become the new you in step number 4. But first, we need to make sure that you know what it means to let go of the old. It can be painful and difficult because the old is the known. Is what you know, what you're familiar with. And these things are easy. That's what we are used to. It is our life, right? What we are used. But now, does that work? Can you see it? Okay. Here. You found out who you are now. And you know who you want to become. And now we have all these things that are standing between you and who you want to become. The differences, the old things. It could be anything. It could be people, places, topics, beliefs, even clothing, habits, behaviors, anything that you have found in your differences. And sometimes letting go of these things can feel like a breakup. But you are watching this video right now. That means you are ready to reinvent yourself. And it also means that you are not happy with the situation that you have now. There is something or several things or your whole life that you want to change, that you want to turn around, that you want to have different. So if that is the case, I know that you're ready to let go. I know that you're ready to maybe grieve even. But you have 2 choices. You can stay where you are now, and then everything is familiar, and you have to live with the pain of staying where you are and having that life that you don't like or things that you don't like. Or the other choice is to face that fear of letting go and even the pain of letting go. Just do it. But then afterwards, you have the life that you are dreaming of, that you wish for. You become the person that you want to be. So it's like choose your pain. But I know that the one where the pain is about letting go, it only stays for a while. Because when you then reinvented yourself and you're living your new you, you will be so happy that you are grateful that you let go. And sometimes letting go of your old behavior could mean that other people will comment on that or will say, oh, you changed, you're different, and that's fine. Just let them. They will adapt. They will get used to that as well. This story here is about you and about how you want to live, who you want to be. So make it your story. Step number 5. Now let's get practical. So how can you become your new you? And finally, I can show you this wonderful thing here with all the beautiful colors. Okay, how do you actually get a new identity, a new self-image? How can you be that new you, that new person? If who you are and what you're manifesting and how your life looks like depends on your identity, on your self-image, you know that you are changing that right now. And how can you have that new one? You know that you have to let go of the old. But how can you embrace the new? By embodying it. It's not enough to know who you want to be or to know how you would think like or what you would say. You have to really embody that person. Move like that person. Think like them. Feel like them. Talk like them. See yourself as them. You can also use visualization That means every day, at least once a day, you can imagine yourself being that person already. You can rehearse in your mind how you walk around being and embodying that version of you. Visualization is really, really powerful, and they are great ones in the manifestation magnet method. If you haven't already, sign up for the masterclass so you learn more about the manifestation magnet method and you dive deeper into the topic of creating your reality. Now let's go to step number 6. Without this, you are leaving so much potential on the table. It's so important to know that. So now you have done all the previous steps. You know who you want to become, you know who you are now, what the differences are, that you need to let go, and that it's important to embody the new you. If you do all the steps, you're now on the way to create a new life. If you're doing all that, you are on the way to create a new life, period. But now something more. Important is that you stay patient. Most probably there will be a friction period. That can be in your thinking and about how you let go, if that's easy or not. It could be with other people. It's normal when you go from one identity to the other that sometimes it's difficult. That's work that you're doing every day so that it works out, but it's worth it. And when there's friction and something doesn't work out as you want or doesn't feel good, or you don't have the results as fast as you would like to have them, it is important that you don't stop and you don't begin to doubt what you're doing. Because if you do these steps, you are on the right path and you will arrive if you don't stop. This is a new identity and a glow up that is on the way. You on the way to that. So give yourself time. It's fine if you need a bit more time than others. Be patient because you are on the right path to become the person that you have always wanted to be. Stay focused and never ever give up. No matter what. And if you want to learn how to visualize correctly, that helps you so much, as I said, then watch this video next. And I thank you for being here and see you in the next one. Bye!